Hi. So this is my first speed paint ever, and I'm just gonna talk in it really. So this is my first ever video on YouTube. I just want to talk about stuff every so often if I really need to. Maybe talk about my experiences, just like a bit, just like mostly story times. Or if not, I don't really think I'm gonna do much more. Maybe I'll see in the future for now, but. Right now, I'm trying to draw a Trish Una from Jojo, Bizarre Adventure, and I don't know if you could see, but I was struggling so hard to draw the pose because right now I'm trying to challenge myself to draw different poses because I usually only draw like close-ups of the shoulders and above, and I really want to get out of the habit of doing that. So, a bit about me is I'm currently a sophomore in high school. I like watching anime, as you can probably tell already. I do read manga quite a lot, if anything. Um, yeah. Wait, it's obvious that I draw. Also, do excuse my speaking manners because I did have some issues before, so if it sounds weird, then sorry. This is a bit awkward because I've never actually done this, but from I'll just talk about my personal taste in anime, I guess. I don't know. So I personally like action anime, comedy, along those lines. Like for reference, my animes I like would be what are they called? Oh, let me search them up. Okay, found some. So I watched what's it called? I have them right here. I watched One Punch Man. That was hilarious. I love it. I used to watch Attack on Titan, but then when I started watching season 3, but like whenever they will upload the new episode each week, and because of that I stopped watching it, but I quite liked it. I'm not sure if I'll continue watching it, but I liked it. As well as Haiku. Now that one is amazing. I've started reading the manga, but I haven't caught up to it really. Yeah. I've also watched Noragami. It was okay. I mean, I don't really like it that much anymore because I watched so much more anime since then. Food Wars, I really like, especially well, if you, I mean, I like it. Just don't like the etchy parts, but like because they make me uncomfortable. But I feel like that's a bit normal. Um, I watched Orange High School Host Club. That is hilarious. I even like actually read a full manga, and I loved. And it was nice. I also noticed that in the manga, damn, I must sound annoyed because of this. It was so nice because in the manga, like the last episode of it didn't actually happen at all. I just think they did an anime to like conclude the anime and to leave it there to make it somewhat satisfying, I guess you can say. I've also watched Death Parade. Okay, hear me out. Okay, I have this whole like if they could make a second season, which I doubt because of the way it ended, but I was thinking that if they did make it, it would be like I forgot the girl's name because I watched it like such a long time ago. But the main girl. Wait, let me see. Okay, so the main girl Chiyuki. I was thinking that if so in the ending, spoiler alert, she did get reincarnated again. But I was thinking that maybe to like she would go back, live a normal life as she would, but then she'd have like memories of what happened while she was. Is it a hotel? I don't really remember, but like she's gonna have memories. She's gonna have like a bit of a flashback of those memories that she experienced, and then when she ends up dying, she meets Decium, and then they just like reunite and they live like as friends. I don't know if maybe lovers. I don't think so. Like, but like as friends for sure. And like the season will basically be about them like, will mainly be about Chiyuki like living through her life and just getting these flashbacks and struggling to understand what they are. I thought of that and I just really liked it. Another anime is Death Note. Well, I mean obviously, it's a I just like the idea of Light being like trying to become a god figure, but yeah, he can't because he's thinking that he's like that, but he's actually not, which is a bit nice. I also watch Nana. I don't know if you've heard of it because like I never really hear people talk about it either. But I watched it when it was still on Netflix. It's really too bad that they took it off. But I can kind of understand why they did. But I really liked it because it was very, very dramatic. And like especially like the way it ended. I was thinking of reading the manga, but what I saw is that it's been on a hiatus for like around 10 or so years, and that's I don't want to like read the manga and then be left like feeling unfulfilled because I don't know if the author's gonna go back to it or what. Another one I watched I watched Black Butler, but like it wasn't. I look back to it now and it really wasn't that great. Like it was, and season 2 was like the worst. I was like so fucking confused and shit. I personally like the Book of Circus more, except of course the part where Sebastian fucks Beast. That was uncomfortable. And I know I like sexually like I like action, but I'm like pointing out a lot of like drama and dramatic anime and stuff. I used to watch romance anime, not as much anymore because I don't know what happened. I just don't really like romance anymore because they have like the same, like troop dynamic. I just didn't like it. But I do have some that I really, really liked. For example, it's Kamisama Kiss. That was so cute. Like, and then Tomoe, like, ooh, like, my husband over here. Like, I like the anime. I have not read the manga though, but I did watch like the OVA, I think, where like it shows what happened after, and like they get like Tomoe becomes human. They what's it called? Marry each other. That was really nice. I quite liked it actually. Another romance is Kimi ni Todoke. I don't know why I thought this was a good romance anime then, but it was. I mean, it's nice because like very like the romance is like very like platonic, very what's it called? It's like very pure, innocent teenage love, and I think that was like the nice point of it that I really liked. My Little Monster is another one I watched. No, that one was like the worst. I didn't really like it because I forgot her name, but like the girl, the one who studies the main character, or one of the main characters, she was like, I don't know, I just didn't like the dynamics. Like I read the manga as well because like I read the manga and I just didn't like how she was so unenthusiastic and everything, and like I don't even like. I like the guy. I like the dude. I forgot his name though. But like it was like it's been like 5 years since I read this. Okay, so please mind that. Um, I quite. I read the manga and like spoiler alert if you haven't. I don't know if you haven't read it, but at the end of the series they end up getting married. But like how in when she's supposed to have like a big party and shit. Like she's like not just like fill the papers out like I don't know why, but I didn't like how she was like so like stoic. Is that the word? I just didn't like how she acted. I just like she was like very blunt, curt. I didn't like it at all. Another one is Say I Love You. I also quite liked it. I I liked it because it's about I forgot most of the names. Okay, to do. Please don't make fun of me. But I read most of it. No, I read some of the manga. It was it's like weird because it's like supposed to be very it's like innocent, fun and playful in the beginning. Like when she roundhouse kicked him. But like I don't know why, but it kind of gives me like the ecchi vibes for some reason. Like in the manga, it like showed her panties and shit like that, and then it showed that they fuck. It showed that they did that, and it's just like that's why I stopped reading it though because I just didn't feel like reading it anymore. Like I lost it. And then another romance I watched is Andreda. And Andreda is what's his pronounce? The student council president is a maid. I quite liked it. I actually liked it because she's a tsundere, and I do like the relationship. Like I really do. I read the manga all in like one night. I think I hated myself that night, but I watched. I read it, and I actually quite liked how they progressed because they both like each other, but they didn't force themselves to be in a relationship when they weren't ready until they were older in age, and then they finally got married. I liked that. I liked it. I really did. And obviously the newest, well, not the newest, but like the most recent anime that I watched that I can't forget is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like let me tell you, I watched it because of quarantine, because I have nothing else to do. And I'm like, I want to watch JoJo, so I'm gonna start watching JoJo. Yeah, that was like, it wasn't a mistake, but like that totally impacted my life. Oh my goodness. I'll talk more into detail about that in another video, but let me just say it has like completely taken over my life. Like like I also do read and watch, well, not really watch because there isn't much, but I also read and watch yaoi. That's also, I'll leave that for another video as well because my time is running out. So I'll talk more in detail about another anime. So for now, I guess that's it. Okay, thank you, bye.